A few weeks ago, we talked about this new YouTube feature called auto dubbing, and on paper, it sounded like a game changer. YouTube promised that this feature would let anyone watch any video in their own language with AI-generated voiceovers. It was supposed to be revolutionary, but it's actually ruining videos.
Il y a à peu près 2-3 ans, je saurais même plus dire exactement, mais non.
More, but no, we didn't come here for the studies. You know that I'm 100% self-employed
Yeah, it's not good. At a YouTube event, they showed us a sneak peek of this tech, promising that it would keep the speaker's voice, tone, and emotion intact. The demos were incredible, like this clip from a Portuguese speaker dubbed into English.
For us to create solutions to technological problems. And with that, we learn, and so do you.
But now that this feature is actually rolling out to more channels and it's really public, well, the reality is far from perfect.
Je comprends le chaos dans Chaos and Road, c'est
It's debaucheland. In fact, there are thousands of Dracolors who put their placards in front of your eyes when you walk until you pass them.
And unfortunately, it gets worse. YouTube is also auto-translating video titles. Take this video. This is the English title. And this is the title for it in German. This literally means new Steam box. Gone is the mention of Fremont, gone is the mention of Valve or anything meaningful. Not only is this a bad translation, but there have been no new releases of Steam machines since the original launch in 2015, so YouTube just clickbaited everyone, which means the auto-generated translations might be setting up your videos for failure. And I promise this video gets better, there's light at the end of the tunnel, but there is one other problem. Most videos on YouTube are uploaded in English, but over 80% of the world doesn't speak it. This feature makes auto-dubbing sound really useful, but instead of breaking language barriers, this feature is actually creating new ones, because this isn't just a one-off issue. Comments from all over, German, Spanish, French, show the same frustration. Titles lose their context, their meaning, and sometimes becomes outright gibberish. Now, there is something you can do to fix this. First, you can disable auto dubbing in YouTube Studio. Just go to YouTube Upload Defaults, then Advanced Settings, then uncheck Automatic Dubbing. You can always turn this back on when the feature is improved. Secondly, if you want your titles to translate properly, you can add them manually in YouTube Studio. Go to subtitles under one of your videos, click Add Language, then input the translated title and description that you want for the video. Now, it takes a little bit of effort, but it ensures that your titles make sense in these other languages. You can also use Google Translate or tools like TubeBuddy to generate translations automatically, and interestingly, Google Translate, owned by the same company as YouTube, does a much better job at translating titles than YouTube's AI. Now, don't get me wrong, the idea of auto-dubbing is fantastic, and I see YouTube's vision. While preparing for my trip to Thailand, I found that French couple's video about the country, content about their personal experience that only they could share. The problem it was in French. I can't understand that. So the dubbing wasn't perfect, but it allowed me to learn from this couple who lives there. That's the potential here, connecting viewers with creators they'd never otherwise discover or be able to understand. So this tech has a ton of promise, and I think it's going to change the world of video. But unfortunately, right now, it's not quite ready. But just like V1 of anything, it usually gets better over time.